Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. Welcome to this taste challenge. I have the original Pilsner Urquell, introduced in 1842, 4.4% alcohol, 39 IBUs, not 29 like I said in I think 3 other videos incorrectly. I kept saying it. Here's sirens. So this is the classic Pilsner from Pilsen, Czech Republic. It's $10.49 for the 6-pack of 330 milliliter brown bottles. Used to be green bottles years ago. I think they still make the green bottles for some markets. Anyway, they don't use the foil anymore. They say it's something to do with pollution or the ecology, sustainability. I don't quite understand what aluminum foil or some kind of other foil would have to do with that, but anyway, they don't do that shroud anymore. That doesn't sound good. All right. Here is a competitor, definitely not from 1842. Peter's Brand Classics, a Dutch-style Pilsner, superior quality. But it's a product of Germany. Dutch-style classic product of Germany. Brewed and canned under the license, they didn't spell license correctly, of Union Export Brewery, Breda, Holland, by Hofbrauhaus Wolters, Braunschweig, Germany. Now, I looked up the Wolters website. They showed Pilsners and a premium Pilsner, but not the specs that match this one, the 5% alcohol. They had 4.9, I think 4.8. Imported by Mutual Wholesale Liquor of Los Angeles, California. Could not find a website for that. Water, barley malt, hops, and hop extract. That's what the Walters was showing, the hops and hop extract. Similar ingredients, but not the same number. So it's got 2 lions holding up a shield with a stork holding a fish in its mouth and a crown. I know there's Breda Lager from Holland, from Breda, Holland, and their website shows an old brewery and all of that, but I just don't understand why they would have it licensed when they have their own brewery. Why not make a Dutch Pilsner in the Netherlands? But that's their business. Anyway, I bought that at Trader Joe's. I bought a single can, but it's $9.99 for a 6-pack. So there you go on that. They have the same shade of gold. This one has more head, Peter's Brand, although I poured it last. So 39 IBUs, not 29, 39 for the Pilsner Urquell. I'm going to keep harping on that because I was so ashamed by saying it. And then no IBUs listed for the Peter's Brand. You would think, right? Like I would think too that the Pilsner Urquell would easily win, but that's why I'm doing the blind taste test, to be sure that it's not some kind of like impressionism making the difference. Smells like cracker, soda cracker. Get honey, strong hop bitterness, but not harsh. A full savory flavor, or like Japanese would say umami. That kind of aspect to it. Let's go over here. Cracker. Maybe like a little toast on it, toasted cracker. Bitterness, yeah, but a lot lower. I think this one could be 29 or even less. So it's obviously not the Pilsner Urquell. So this has to be the Peter's Brand, which it is. So $10.49 for 6-pack of 330 milliliter bottles, $9.99 for a 6-pack of 500 milliliter cans, not a 4-pack, a 6-pack. Got a great date on it. As usual, the Pilsner Urquell wins. It has just a fuller flavor, a more developed flavor. Definitely like a 9.8 out of 10. One of the world classics in beer. And the company claims that they have never changed the recipe since its founding in 1842. Now the odd, I don't mean it tastes odd so much, but the whole existence of Peter's brand, the oddness, a Dutch style Pilsner brewed under contract in Germany for a Dutch company who has a brewery. It's good. Doesn't seem to have enough hop bitterness. It's kind of like an American brewed Pilsner. And this is German, so they know. Walters should know. It's an old company. Walters. But I don't. But you say, well, a Dutch style. A Dutch style Pilsner doesn't have the bitterness of a German or Czech. Could be true. I don't know what a Dutch style Pilsner is supposed to taste like, because I've only seen this one here that's claiming to be one, a Dutch style Pilsner. So that could be the reflection of that. Still enjoyable. Don't see much wrong with it, except, like I said, could use more bitterness, but that could be the Dutch style. It's creamy. Medium body. They're both medium bodied, finished dry. Refreshing. I'd rather buy the Pilsner Urquell, though. I wouldn't get tired of it. Even with the strong bitterness, it wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't get tired of this one either, but it's more standardized flavor. I'll go with a B, like a 8.5 out of 10. So the Pilsner Urquell is a much nicer product. But if you see the Peters brand, it's going to be $9.99 for the 6-pack. But you can buy singles over at Trader Joe's. They'll sell a single. You can even break open the 6-pack. They don't care. And just to try it. But I don't think it's a risk buying the 6-pack. But as usual, the World Classic wins again. I don't know about always, but it wins again this time. So, les bon temps relais, I'm going to end this review and say, y'all go to the Netherlands and take a brewery tour. Or go to the Czech Republic and take a brewery tour. Or even go to Germany and take another brewery tour. All right, thank you.